welcome everybody to a special edition of the Unsquared Circle, where we are going to give you the Royal Rumble review. We are also doing this on behalf of the Wrestling Revolution, the collaboration between the U2C, ABTV Classic 1333, and the wrestling show itself. We are your hosts. I am Bobby Black.
I'm Wesley White.
And, well, let's just jump right into the show.
First match of the night, we had Christian versus Ahmed Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson. Alright, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was pretty good. You know, I mean, it was a pretty solid match. I mean, for, you know, a big, huge, massive guy versus a light heavyweight. I mean...
I wanted to say, actually, that was my favorite of all the championship matches tonight. I thought that was the best one. Hate to say it, but it was.
Well, I think there's somebody else who wants to weigh in on their opinion here. And I think that we need to let Grumpy Cheeto give his thoughts on this match.
Grumps?
That's right, posers. The ECW match opens the show and steals the show, just like usual. We had a great epic match between Christian and Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson proving just what I said. He could go in the ring with Christian. Great ring work here between a super heavyweight and a light heavyweight veteran. I was glad to see this match. Unfortunately, Christian picked up the win and defeated Ezekiel Jackson when Zeke was, I think, going to try to throw him into the turnbuckle. And then Christian got behind him, hit the kill switch out of nowhere, and got the 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. Great match. Thoroughly enjoyed. And that's my 2 cents on the ECW match of the night.
Well, second match of the night, which was supposed to be a surprise match, even though I'm pretty sure it was in the pre-show, where Teddy Long set up the match between The Miz and MVP for the United States Championship. I was shocked. How about you?
Oh, gee. They weren't building that up for the past Monday Night Raws. Oh, player, you're going to be on a match with MVP tonight. Really?
That's because Teddy Long's got some stroke on all brands.
Yeah. It was a subpar match. I wouldn't say it was the best match of the night. It was, blah, basically.
The only thing I was upset about, I mean, it was a decent match. The ending was okay. I mean, it was in a kind of an out of nowhere, like, inside cradle win, which I'm always a fan of those. You know, you don't always have to do the cookie cutter, you know, finisher, pin, you know, finishes. Sometimes the best are the out of nowhere. I just thought it was really stupid that they were also in the Rumble match later on.
Yes, that could have been 2 spots for 2 different people, but whatever.
Yeah, seriously. Hurricane and...
Santino Marella.
Yeah. I mean, Santino had to come back and try to beat his streak of 1 second.
We'll get back to the Rumble in a second.
Yep.
Next match was, I believe, the Optimally Lucky Charm, Sheamus versus...
The Viper. Randy Orton.
And by the way, earlier in the night there was some dissension in Legacy and some promo work between, you know, first Cody Rhodes came to Randy Orton and said, "Oh, you know, Ted DiBiase's been talking about his movie a lot. You know, the one that you gave up to let Ted DiBiase do. But then, you know, all he can talk about is the ring, and all he can talk about is going to WrestleMania and beating you, Cody Rhodes, punk."
And then Ted DiBiase came later on before the match with Randy and Sheamus, and was saying, "Oh man, Cody's saying this and Cody's saying that, and Cody's saying that he's gonna face Sheamus, thinking that you're not even gonna win." So it caused a little bit of a rift with Legacy. It was a setup to me.
Yeah, well, they've been talking about putting Ted DiBiase at least as a face for a long time. It was supposed to be before his movie came out, but now I guess they're using his movie as a...
I knew they'd do it eventually.
Yeah. So, then, you know, Orton versus Sheamus was Austin versus Rock. Punch, punch, kick,
yeah,
punch.
It wasn't that entertaining of a match.
There was, I think there was a DDT somewhere in there, and then a pump kick, and...
there was one big move, I can't remember, because I could have cared less about the match. I mean, I like Randy Orton, but I hate Sheamus.
Yeah, it wasn't that great of a match at all. People were cheering Randy Orton. I would rather cheer Sheamus only because I don't want Orton to be champion again, for crying out loud!
And then Cody Rhodes came out and interfered. Was it Cody?
Yeah, it was
Cody. And then got DQ. You know, this is what they need to do. On pay-per-views for championship matches, no DQs. You know, if we get DQs next to Monday night or SmackDown.
Or at least to give him a little more leeway. I thought the referee, like, it took so long for the referee to disqualify.
Must be a new ref.
Yeah, I mean, it took him so long. It was actually Scott Armstrong, I think. He's like the seasoned referee. It took him so long to DQ Randy Orton. It's just like, I thought the ref was just gonna, let it go because it's a championship match.
Yep, and then after the match, they got in each other's face, and eventually
Orton beat the crap out of Cody Rhodes, and then Ted DiBiase came out, and then Orton beat the crap out of DiBiase, and Orton was showing how much of an abusive father he was.
And then he turns around and got abused himself. That was funny.
Yeah, and then Sheamus hit that pump kick right in his face, and then Orton looked like he was passed out on the ground.
Oh, one backstage segment I did like, though, was Chris Jericho and the Big Show. That was funny.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, Big Show and Jericho have been around the block for a long time, so they know how to cut a promo.
Yeah.
And then R-Truth came in. I'm gonna eliminate you, and that's the truth.
Anyways, yeah, what was the next match? Oh yeah, Mickie James. Yeah, they had the women's match after the Sheamus Randy Orton match, and it was, I know, and I'm not saying Angel gave her opinion, but I have to say my opinion. Wow, that was very.
Well, let's turn it over to Anonymous Angel to see what she had to say about it.
All right.
There was a diva match?
Okay.
I really couldn't agree more.
I know.
I mean, it was just
very anticlimactic.
Yeah, for the build-up that this match had, it was very anticlimactic. All right, well, let's move on to the next match.
Which would be Boyka 619 versus Rest in Peace. Actually, that was a decent match.
Yeah, no, it was actually. Rey Mysterio held his own, and Taker actually kept up with Rey Mysterio. I thought Taker, with his knees, Taker was going to have a really hard time keeping up with. And
then when his nose was bleeding from the knees.
The PG just went out the window. Man, his nose started bleeding, it was game over.
Yeah. I loved it when Ray hit the 2 619s, about to go for the West Coast pop. Wedgie. That's wide.
And then Undertaker is still your World Heavyweight Champion.
And that leads us up to the Royal Rumble.